Hello and welcome. I'm Brett Connor.
And I'm Royce Connor, and this is The Best We Can Do. Here's the best we can do on today's episode. We are excited because for the second time, Brett, we have an audience suggestion for a topic
Oh,
today.
thank you, audience.
We have to thank our dear friend Steve, who is coming to us from across the pond, everybody. Not that nasty pond near your house where the children drown, but the Atlantic Ocean. Steve is our dear friend in London, England.
No, let's be fair. You call him our friend. I met this guy like twice.
And he doesn't like you, but I want it to sound like you were friends so that it sounds better to our besties.
Can we say this on the air, that he has a nickname that we found out about?
You can share that, sure.
Steve's nickname is Captain Good Times.
Captain Good Times is relevant because he suggested a topic for today, which is, in fact, a game. It's like an improv game, although the only time he and I ever played it is when there were chemicals involved. I'll spare everyone those details, but he had a suggestion that the two of us play this word game that he loves. And I thought, you know what? Audiences gave a suggestion. You got to give the people what they want, no matter how stupid the suggestion. So today we're playing Steve's word game. Brett, are you ready for a game today?
I am very excited to play Captain Good Times is. Captain Good Times is? How do you do that one? Captain Good Times game? Captain Good Times is game? I don't know.
And I'm the one who drinks. You can't even get a sentence out. You might as well stick to bourbon.
It's a very
with me.
confusing bit of English grammar.
Lord in heaven. Well, here we go. Here's how the game works, Brett. There is in front of us, as you can see, a hat with words in it on individual pieces of paper. We're going to reach in one word at a time. We're going to say the word. Now, I have never seen the words. Brett, have you seen the words?
I've never seen the words.
Neither of us have seen the words, folks, so we're both getting it for the very first time. We're going to read the word out loud, and then in a free association kind of a way. The first thought we have, the first word that comes to mind or short phrase, we're just going to say it on the count of three together. And what you get to hear, folks, is a good example of how Brett and I think so differently about everything, no matter how random or unprepared. Are there any questions out there, Brett?
I'm very good. This is very Jungian. Jungian with a J, because that's how English works.
Oh my God, psych majors. No wonder you can't get jobs. Well, we're going to get started, folks. Get ready to listen, and I suggest play along. When you say a word, think about what word comes to your mind or what phrase comes to your mind, and you can play along with us in the best we can do home game.
I like that.
All right, here we go. I'm going to pick the first word. Are you ready, Brett?
I'm totally ready.
Okay,
free associate.
It's going to be like 1, 2, 3. I'm going to read this, and whatever comes to mind. Ready?
Ready.
Neither of us have seen it.
Okay.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Egg. Money.
Beat. Egg money?
Egg money.
Oh, folks, I have to tell you the story of the egg money. So you said that just to make me have to tell the story, didn't you, Brett?
I am doing free association, which means I say the first word that comes to my head, regardless of what it does to you.
Well, folks, here's what he's referring to. So my husband is Aaron, and I love him dearly. When we first met, we were talking about each other's families, and he was talking about his father and what his father has done for his job. His job was to sell eggs, and he was extraordinarily successful at it. And as Aaron was describing his father's success, I began to realize, oh, I'll inherit all the money that this guy gives when he passes on. So all of that inheritance that's going to Aaron, it can come to me too. And it made me want to marry Aaron as fast as I possibly could because I wanted to get my hands on what we refer to then and what we refer to now as the egg money. And folks, we do have egg money, and I'll tell you, egg money does not buy happiness like I thought it might.
So you're not quite a gold digger, you're more of a gold scratcher, scratching in the dirt for the chicken money.
I want to lay my eggs of joy all over the community.
That's lovely. I'm sure the community is desperate for your eggs.
I get signs on my lawn every day. Release your eggs! Now, what did I say with egg? I already forgot.
I have no idea what you said. I couldn't understand. That's what I was going to say. Like, we both said words at the same time. I couldn't hear what you said.
Well, lost the time. I forgot, and you don't care. All right.
So there's a look into Royce's psyche. Can't remember one word for 60 seconds.
You didn't remember it.
I didn't hear it.
Keep going. My turn.
No, you can't even remember whose turn it is.
All right, folks. Here we go.
Royce's psychological collapse is nigh.
New word. All right, folks playing at home. Here we go. Brett, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Relaxing.
Never.
Hammock.
Oh. All right, I'm going to start this time. So you said relaxing. I don't do that very often, and I don't do it very well. I don't like sitting still. I don't like being in a chair for a long time with nothing to entertain me. I don't relax very easily. If I'm going to relax at all, it tends to be doing something active, like taking a walk or meeting with a friend somewhere. But sit and relax is something I'm nearly incapable of doing.
See, and I said hammock, and that's very specific to me. So where we live, our backyard is really a hill. We live on a hill, and our backyard is essentially useless because it's a rather steep slope. But at the very top of it is this flat area that we refer to as the sky deck.
Nice.
And on the sky deck, there's a little patio, and there's a hammock on it. It's one of those simple metal-framed hammocks, but it is by far the number one place in my home to go and just be relaxed on a beautiful, warm summer day. And there's a beautiful, beautiful view. We're very lucky because we live up on a hill. We have a gorgeous view of San Francisco Bay.
Yep.
And, the house is beneath us, which means anything that's going on in the house is no longer my problem. It is away. All is there with me. Sometimes my dog joins us.
Aww.
I'll bring a book or play some music and just lay out on my hammock. That is by far the most relaxing experience I get in my day-to-day life.
That story is one margarita away from sounding perfect.
I think I maybe have had a margarita in that hammock. It would not surprise me.
Perfect. Put the kids to work. They know how to make margaritas.
Okay.
Here we go. New word?
New
I think it's my
word.
turn. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. King. Elvis.
Midas. Ooh, you said Elvis, I said Midas.
Interesting. So we both thought of people. I, of course, had Elvis in the mind because I know he has a concert movie coming out soon, and I want to see it. And I loved the Elvis movie that came out a year or two ago. It was one of my favorites of that year. So yes, the king lives in me.
Oh my Lord. The king just dropped dead again. You killed him again.
He's still on the toilet.
Oh my God, choked down another sandwich, Royce. So I said Midas, and I know why I said Midas because I recently saw a cartoon, and it was two people at a door. It's King Midas meeting Medusa at the door of this house. And of course, instantly King Midas has turned to stone and Medusa has turned to gold. And the caption was the shortest relationship ever.
That's very clever.
I thought that was, I don't know who did it, but I thought that was pretty funny. I'm picking the next word. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Halloween.
Movie.
Hocus Pocus.
All right. So I think we went similar veins. We went to the entertainment world. You said Halloween, and immediately I thought of one of my all-time favorite movies, Halloween, Jamie Lee Curtis, John Carpenter, 1970. I don't know. I think
1978.
Oh, we older than that movie?
We are definitely older than that movie.
That movie is so old, and we are older. Oh, talk about horror.
Yeah,
horror. Oh my God.
We are old. It's funny, we both went to film. You went literally to the film called Halloween. I went to a Halloween film, Hocus Pocus, the Bette Midler classic. And I think, because I associate this house, where we currently are, your house.
My house.
With that movie.
You do.
One is, you're both super fans of it. When I say super fans, I'm like, at Halloween time, there are Hocus Pocus decorations. There are Hocus Pocus, currently, right now, magnets on your refrigerator. 365 days a year, Hocus Pocus magnets on your fridge.
It's true. In my defense, Aaron is the bigger fan. I didn't discover the movie until fairly recently, actually, but for him, it's been a movie around his entire life almost.
And I have a good Hocus Pocus story. You ready for this?
Good.
It's gonna be
Hocus Pocus story.
One of my stories, folks. Buckle up. It's not even that interesting, but I've never had tremendous amounts of what I would just call luck.
Brevity.
Like I don't win a lot of things, but the one thing I absolutely remember winning is the summer, whatever that movie came out. I was back in Pennsylvania. I'd been away in college, went to college.
This is one. Listen to the number of details he feels are necessary to share in this story. When the story is done, everyone, I want you to remember he started off by mentioning he was living in New England, but Pennsylvania. Listen to all these details he shares. Compare it to the actual story when it's over. This is what I have to deal with. I've dealt with this every single day since birth. Oh, I'm sorry. You were saying something, Brad?
Will you just get in line with the fact that I like telling a nice, big, bushy story?
Ew. That sounds perverse for some reason. Oh, you and your bushy stories.
All right, so
God.
summer, I'm back from college. I'm living in my town for that summer. And the local radio station had this contest. If you were caller number 7, you won 2 tickets to go see Hocus Pocus. And oh my gosh, I picked up the phone. I was caller number 7. And that's how I saw Hocus Pocus. I saw it for free, courtesy of WHLM, Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania.
WHLM Bloomsburg. Little shout out to our hometown.
That's right. I saw it at the Capitol Twin. That's little 2-screen beauty on our main street. That's how I saw.
A little positive reinforcement. Very few extraneous details in that story. You're improving. You're listening to our feedback.
That story would have gone faster if you had kept your trap shut and just let me tell it.
I wish you would keep your trap shut so we could keep this moving along.
Oh my gosh, here we are. This is a podcast that requires speaking, and I'm telling my co-host to keep his trap shut.
It's a podcast that requires drinking the way we're going.
Oh
Everyone enjoying your booze out there? How's the home game going, everyone? Enjoying it? Let's do a new one.
All right. Bette Midler, if you're enjoying the show, write us and tell us what you think.
You bet.
All right, your turn.
My turn. All right. New word, folks. Here we go. Playing at home. 1, 2, 3. Home. The
Dorothy.
Wiz.
I cannot believe we went to the same place. Almost the exact same place.
All right. So I said The Wiz.
I said Dorothy.
Dorothy. So we both went Wizard of Oz-esque directions. I said Home because one of my all-time favorite musicals is The Wiz. I love it. I love every single song. If you ever get to see me after 2 martinis, it is not impossible that you'll have to endure my horrible, horrible version of the Wicked Witch of the West song, Don't Nobody Bring Me No Bad News, which is one of the all-time great show tunes ever. I love it. So yeah, you say Home. I think of The Wiz because it has that famous finale called Home that Stephanie Mills sings beautifully. It's also one of my all-time favorite songs. I think of The Wiz. Folks, go and see The Wiz. You do not need to see the movie with Diana Ross. It's a movie people only pretend to like. We know you all hate it. But see it on stage. It's incredible. See The Wiz.
And Royce, you have seen Stephanie Mills perform that song live.
I did. Yep. She came to Oakland a few months ago. We got to see her in concert. She sang that song beautifully as always, along with other people she was performing with. It was an incredible show. It was Patti LaBelle and Shaka Khan.
Mm-hmm. Gladys Knight.
Gladys Knight. Oh, incredible night.
Yeah. Sorry. Winner of that night, Shaka Khan.
Oh, Shaka Khan was amazing.
Shaka Khan was amazing. So I said Dorothy. Of course, that's a Wizard of Oz reference.
You're a friend of her.
No, here's what I'm thinking. This is episode number 11. So, we've had a lot of time together. We've talked about a lot of things. We've talked about important things in our life, important aspects of our life. We've talked about being a twin. We've talked about our health diagnoses with cancer. We've talked about lots of things, but we have never talked about another thing that I think a lot of people would consider like a major part of our lives, which is we're both gay men.
There's no hiding it, folks.
There's no hiding it, folks. We both came out with Wizard of Oz references to the word home, which we could have gone a million directions with.
We could be pissing rainbows and it would be less gay.
That's true. It's true.
Well, maybe that will be a future episode for us.
Maybe.
Rainbows.
All right.
I am ready.
Your turn.
All right, folks, playing along at home. Here we go. New word.
1, 2, 3. Fear.
Always.
Cape.
Cape. Ooh.
I went to Cape Fear.
Cape Fear.
2 great movies. Have you ever seen this original with Robert Mitchum and the Scorsese remake with De Niro?
And there is a limited series being filmed, I think, right now,
There
coming
is?
up soon. Oh, it's going to be amazing. Javier Bardem
What?
plays the, I forget the bad guy's name. Amy Adams, who's one of those
Love
perfect
her.
actors who can do anything.
Love her.
And then I forget some blonde guy whose name I always forget.
Well, I had no idea, but if you've never seen the movie Cape Fear, both of these, the original and the remake, absolutely fantastic. There's very few movies I've seen that I think I have literally just been white-knuckle, grip the side of the chair, just so tense. It is an incredibly intense movie.
It's one of De Niro's best performances,
great
and that is saying something.
It's not an easy watch, but it is a great movie.
Oh, and Jessica Lange is in it.
And Juliette Lewis, remember, plays the daughter.
Right.
Yeah. It's great movie.
Great movie. And I went to Fear Always, another topic we'll have to get into one of these days. If we've already jumped into the fun of cancer, we might as well jump into the fun of mental health struggles. And this is an area of expertise I have, everyone. And yes, I do feel fear all the time. Fear and anxiety and all kinds of things in all situations. Even sitting here in this chair right now, talking into a microphone, I'm very uneasy. So there's a little insight into what it's like to be me. Everyone, this is why I need bourbon.
Oh my God. You know, it reminds me of the Charlie Brown Christmas where Charlie goes to Lucy's nickel psychiatry desk and Lucy's rattling off a list of phobias and Charlie Brown's going, that's not it, that's not it, that's not it. And finally she gets to the big one. I can't remember the word, but it's the fear of everything. And Charlie Brown's, that's it.
Yay.
This is you. You have the Charlie Brown thing.
Sooner or later, we'll be in this room recording here in my house and a spider will crawl on the wall. You're going to get some real insight into my psyche then, everyone.
Oh, listeners, I pray for this to happen. There's a good difference between us, by the way. You panic. I just pick them up and carry them outside.
Disgusting. Spiders, dead, dead.
I don't know what you think's going to happen.
I know what's going to happen. Squish. That's what's going to happen.
But it's a real phobia. You have a spider phobia. I do not.
Oh, aren't you just Mr. Wonderful with no spiders? All of my fears have 8 legs and at least it's horrible. My life. I'm okay. I'm simmering. New word?
Oh, please. Please.
I forget whose turn it is.
It's your turn.
My turn. All right, folks playing at home. New word.
Okay.
Ready, Brett?
I'm ready.
1. I can't unfold the paper.
Oh, you can't even unfold paper, ladies and gentlemen.
I blame Aaron, my husband, because he had a part of the production today where he had to both write the words on the paper and then fold the paper. His handwriting is a little bit like a 5-year-old's on his 3rd cup of coffee. And now his paper folding, it's like undoing origami that someone's been working on for 3 years. It's not easy.
So everyone listening, he took a little rectangle of paper about 1 inch by 3 inches and folded it twice.
I got paper cuts.
Once in half and then once in half again.
It's too much work. It's too much work. It's too much unfolding.
Wipe this notion of origami from your minds. It is a piece of paper folded twice.
And we're moving on.
All right.
Oh, God.
I know you're going to edit that part out, too.
Probably. Anything that makes me look bad, out. Anything that makes you look bad, I put 2 extra minutes in.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you ever do a podcast, make sure you have editing control. Otherwise, you'll sound like a fool.
All right, folks. 1, 2, 3. Temptation of Christ.
I was going to say Christ, too.
Ooh.
I actually stopped myself from saying it because I heard you saying it. I didn't want to say the exact same thing.
Well, that would have been fun for people to hear us say the exact same thing. We tell people that happens all the time, but no one believes it.
And we're back to Scorsese, by the way.
Oh, it is a Scorsese movie.
The movie, The Last Temptation of Christ, was a Scorsese movie.
It's a book, isn't it?
I've never heard of it.
I think it's a book. But, okay. No one reads, including me.
I know, but this Jesus guy, keep an eye on him. He's got a future.
His movies have been pretty good.
The guy makes money.
That one, what's the one Mel Gibson did? The Lashing of the Christ? That was good.
What was that called?
The Passion of the Christ.
That's right. Oh, my God.
A Lashing of the Christ would have been more accurate based on what we saw. I remember seeing that movie, and there were children, 4, 5 years old, sitting right next to me. Ugh.
I remember growing up, that old movie, The Greatest Story Ever Told, was on. It was just on TV, and the crucifixion scene came on. You know what, folks? A lot of people freaked out about Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl. No one ever complained about a man being nailed to a piece of wood on daytime television.
Almost every Catholic church you walk into, in the front of the church is a murder scene that you have to stare at for an hour and a half. It's distracting from making fun of other people's clothing. All right, we got a little Jesus-y there.
We did get Jesus. I cannot believe. It's also, because we were both raised Catholic.
Dragged through Catholicism.
We were yes, raised up and out of Catholicism.
Mm-hmm. Mom is listening. Be careful.
Sorry, Mom.
Let her just be happy that we both mentioned Jesus. It's a win for her. Mom, it's a win for you. Jesus is with us.
I kind of have to agree. Again, a word like temptation, we could have gone so many different directions. We both went Jesus.
Better than Temptation Island.
Oh my gosh. Did you ever see that show? It's horrible. All right.
I am going to do the next word. Ready
Please.
for a new word?
Mm-hmm.
All right, home game people, here we go.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3, drama. Gay.
Family.
Oh, yes, I went with gay because if there's one thing that our community tends to be unusually good at, it's not so much about creating drama, although that's more of a stereotype. I find that in general, the LGBTQ plus community is fantastic about noticing and commenting on drama. We are fantastic storytellers in the world of drama, particularly melodrama. Nobody who watches the Super Bowl can tell you what's happening on The Real Housewives with any authority or interest. Get almost any gay man out there, and they will tell you stories of drama that will keep you entertained for weeks. We know drama.
You know, I've never seen The Real Housewives or any of its iterations. Absolutely zero interest. Zero.
Maybe they can start one starring you, The Real Housewives of Richmond. You and Tony and Aaron can all be on it. I'll be Andy Cohen.
You wish.
He does not wish, but
No.
it's a dream.
I'd rather be Anderson Cooper.
Oh, Anderson Cooper.
Love
Silver
that guy.
Fox. Silver Fox.
Absolutely. But it's interesting. I said family.
Yeah.
And I know that's because anyone with kids, we've talked about parenting and my having kids. It is an endless opportunity for the generation of drama.
Oh.
And boy, that factory is in high gear these days. We are putting out drama 24/7.
Thank you, social media. We appreciate everything you did to make our kids so normal.
Oh, I don't let my kids have social media.
And they're still like that?
Mm-hmm.
There's no
Oh,
hope.
they all thought I was crazy. And then, suddenly, countries all over the world are passing laws about kids shouldn't have social media. I'm like, I told you people. I told you this is a bad idea.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah, and doesn't mean I have to throw my kids into the maw with all of you.
It's poison. It's poison with zeros and ones.
It's true, but let me just reinforce family drama is not necessarily a bad thing.
Also, sometimes it's necessary.
I think it's absolutely necessary. One, I like the fact that my kids and I don't agree on everything. I don't want to live in a world where everybody agrees on everything, and I don't want to live in a house where everybody agrees on everything. I would like to have conversations, debates, disagreements. What I don't want to have is screaming and yelling and anger and animosity and all that stuff. That's just unhealthy and beyond unpleasant. But I like it when my kids have a different opinion than I do. And they often do, which is fine. And when they can express it and talk about it.
Conflict without reflection is boring.
Boring. Not interested.
And unhealthy.
Unhealthy.
I think this was a fun game. Thank you, Steve, for suggesting it. I hope you had fun playing with us at home, everyone.
So I certainly had a good time doing it. So, it's interesting. I'm going through some of these words that we picked. It's interesting, the ones that we agreed on and didn't agree on. But I think in most cases, we ended up sort of in the same ballpark, if not the exact same word. I mean, the one we hit was The Wizard of Oz. That was bullseye for both of us.
I found that interesting. I also found it interesting that we almost said the same thing at the same time, which I was certain was going to happen sooner or later. It never did, but it almost happened with Christ.
It did. And the only reason it didn't was I heard you saying, I'm like, I don't want to say the same thing. I don't know why I stopped myself.
You hesitated.
I hesitated.
There's no hesitation.
I can't. Sorry, Carl Jung, I hesitated in the free association game.
Nerd.
Yeah.
So what do you think we learned about each other playing this game? I learned that maybe in our subconscious, we are not as different as it appears we may be.
Totally agree. I think it would be interesting to go back and tally it all up. Maybe you went a little darker, like a little to some more slightly negative areas than I went to, but not every time. I'm not sure what that says about psychology here, but it's something I noted.
If there are any psychologists out there, I know there's at least one psychologist listening. We would love any insight you could share about what you learned about us. You can email it to us at hello@thebestwecando.com. We'd love to hear what you think. Interpret us, especially if you make me sound good and Brett sound bad.
We also will accept free therapy sessions.
Oh, sure, I'll take that.
2-for-1 deal.
Another lesson I learned here is that this is a game that very much benefits from some bourbon, tequila, or edibles.
I have to agree with that. Maybe also what it needs is a crowd.
A crowd?
Like an audience. Not an audience, audience physically present in the room.
Okay, well, anyone who wants to come over, we'll be here on Tuesday. We can play it again with you.
Done.
Yay.
I thought it was a good idea. Steve, yes, thank you for sending in these. No, but I'd like to hear from Steve. Why these words? Out of all the dictionary in front of you, why these?
I've already spoken to him about it.
Oh.
The answer is, I don't know.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, don't go there.
Oh my God.
If you're looking for a game to play because it's snowing or it's raining or it's cold, get some friends together, put some words into a hat, and explore each other's weird and twisted psyches. It is fun.
It is very fun. I would like to thank you, Royce, for not using profanity.
It was hard.
I bet it was. That will wrap things up for this episode. Thanks to our theme composer, Seth Weinstein.
And thank you, besties, for spending time with us today.
We know you're doing your best out there.
We can't wait to see you again soon. like and subscribe so we can stay in touch.
You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, X, and Blue Sky.
Find those links, other information, and email us at www.thebestwecando.com.
For now, I'm Brett Connor.
And I'm Royce Connor.
Next time we'll try to do better, but for now, this is the
Best We Can Do. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Goodbye, everyone.